1. Just erotic. Nothing kinky. It's the difference between using a feather and using a chicken. 2. So sweet and delicious do I become. When I am in bed with a man who, I sense, loves and enjoys me, that the pleasure I bring excels all delight, so the knot of love, however tight it seemed before, is tied tighter still. 3. She's my sun and I'm her moon, connected by an invisible thread, bound but free. 4. Eyes reveal the unsaid things. The innocence, the flirtations, and the naughtiness all emanate from the eyes. 5. Now and then, an inch below the water's surface, the muscles of his stomach tightened involuntarily as he recalled another detail. A drop of water on her upper arm. Wet. An embroidered flower, a simple daisy, sewn between the cups of her bra. Her breasts wide apart and small. On her back, a mole half covered by a strap. When she climbed out of the pond, a glimpse of the triangular darkness her knickers were supposed to conceal. Wet. He saw it, he made himself see it again. The way her pelvic bones stretched, the material clear of the skin, the deep curve of her waist, her startling whiteness. When she reached for her skirt, a carelessly raised foot revealed a patch of soil on each pad of her sweetly diminished toes. Another mole the size of a farthing on her thigh and something purplish on her calf, a strawberry mark, a scar. Not blemishes. Adornments. 6. She tasted sweet, like oranges, liquid sunshine in my mouth as we kissed, our tongues playing together. 7. I lift the corner of my sheets. He shakes his head. Just for a second. Shakes it again. Know myself, he says. I'd heard him use these very same words before. They meant I'm dying to, but may not be able to hold back once I start, so I'd rather not start. What a plum to tell someone you can't touch him because you know yourself. 8. Let me paint your lips with the stars, so that I don't need to go light years each night to kiss them. 9. I live for sex. I celebrate it, and relish the electricity of it, with every fiber of my being. I can see no better reason for being alive. 10. I look at him and my body reacts in a way that it never has before, even in the throes of passion. I look at him and I start aching so deep inside it takes all I can to think, to breathe, to speak. He's like the brightest flame and it takes everything in me to resist its call. 11. I feel claimed and bonded to him like animals do. I feel like I've already been caught and trapped and he's merely priming me, leaving me to simmer in my juices, anxiously waiting for the moment when he takes his first bite of me. 12. We were a galaxy exploding into a million pieces, creating a whole new world, as we crashed against each other on the soft surface of his mattress, a cloud in the darkness, our bodies finally falling together like rain. 13. The exotic and the erotic ideals go hand in hand, and this fact also contributes another proof of a more or less obvious truth, that is, that a love of the exotic is usually an imaginative projection of a sexual desire. 14. I need you. Every pore of my being is begging. This is what we do. 15. He snakes his hands under my back and lifts my chest to his mouth as if I am a platter to be savored. 16. I looked at her. Her lips were right in front of me. The lips I had kissed as I gave her water. And once more those lips seemed to be seeking me. Slightly parted, with her beautiful white teeth barely visible. I could still feel her soft tongue, which I touched slightly as I gave her water. I found it hard to breathe, and I couldn't think. My body burned. She wants me, I thought. And I want her. 17. The things I want from you, darling, will give you nightmares, ones like you've never had before. A nightmare that will have you begging me not to wallop. 18. Don't get your panties in such a twist, and give me back mine. 19. She tasted sweet, like oranges, liquid sunshine in my mouth as we kissed, our tongues playing together. 20. I loved the way he kissed me, as if he had to, as if he'd go crazy if he didn't and had nearly waited too long. 21. It's probably best for me to work off some energy before I get you naked. I'm sure you'd like to be able to walk tomorrow. 22. Oh, wondrous, wondrous. When did you feel your most euphoric kiss? Was I the source of your greatest bliss? 23. Her taste still teased my tongue, and her touch tipped my fingers. Her smile licked my lips, and her heart beat my own. So I tugged on her sheets, like it was a cape. To me, she was a goddamned superhero, and underneath was everything I need. Her superpowers on top of me. 24. Being in love is a good thing, but it is not the best thing. The best thing is living seductively, which is about finding new ways to make the same person fall for you daily. 25. Lean in to kiss me in all the places where the ache is the most special. 26. Sex is more than an act of pleasure, it's the ability to be able to feel so close to a person, so connected, so comfortable that it's almost breathtaking to the point you feel you can't take it. And at this moment you're a part of them. 27. The art of seduction is knowing what she really wants and slowly giving it to her in a way that takes her breath away. 28. I never understood why anyone would have sex on the floor. Until I was with you and I realized, you don't realize you're on the floor. 29. Sex is always about emotions. Good sex is about free emotions, bad sex is about blocked emotions. 30. To have her here in bed with me, breathing on me, her hair in my mouth, I count that something of a miracle. 31. Making you horny and making you smile are my two favorite things. 32. If you could read my mind, I'm pretty sure you'd either be traumatized, sexually aroused or both. 33. The nicer you treat her outside the bedroom, the naughtier it will get inside the bedroom. 34. Sex is like money, only too much is enough. 35. When sex involves all the senses intensely, it can be like a mystical experience. 36. Sex is like air, it's not important unless you aren't getting any. 37. Break her bed, not her heart. 38. If you don't laugh during sex at least once, you're having sex with the wrong person. 39. Sex is a part of nature. I go along with nature.